the Jewish elder's pants were stripped off, revealing his identity as a Jew. What awaited him was a German execution. The Jewish boy witnessed everything, quickly removed his red scarf and buried his ID. When the German soldiers questioned him, he spoke fluent German, claiming to be German, just escaped from a Soviet orphanage. The soldiers weren't sure if he was lying, so they took him to a lieutenant. The boy fabricated a sad story, but when asked about his parents' names, he froze. He hadn't even made up German names for them, but the lieutenant felt sympathy, assumed the boy wouldn't know his parents' names. Soviet officers refused inspection, leading to a heated argument with German soldiers. The boy, fluent in Russian, was called in to translate. The officers insulted him, calling him a traitor, even spitting at him. But the lieutenant defended him, and the officers were treated like prisoners of war. The boy was sent to the command post as a translator. While eating, he heard his name, realized it was a friend from the orphanage. His friend immediately exposed him as a Jew. The Germans couldn't understand. The boy lied, claiming he didn't know him. He slapped him across the face. The boy's friend tried to climb the wall to attack him, but was shot dead by the Germans. The boy, now part of the German army, could only go to the bathroom when his comrades rested. Each time he ran far away, afraid the Germans would see he was circumcised. The commander took a special interest in him, asking who Germany's enemy was. The boy answered, thinking it was the Soviets, but the commander disagreed. When the boy mentioned Britain and France, the commander denied it again. He explained that Germany's true enemy was the Jews. The boy was instantly filled with terror. They successfully capture a Soviet position, but it's an ambush. Their comrades fall one by one. Even the soldier doesn't survive, dying right next to Karl. Karl is heartbroken and helpless, but then an idea hits him. Instead of living in constant fear as a Jew in the German army, why not switch sides and join the Soviets? He contacts them using a radio, lying that he infiltrated the Germans and retook Soviet territory. The Soviets are impressed by his bravery, and arrange a meeting that night. At the meeting point, Karl raises his gun to signal the Soviets, but to his shock, they raise their guns, too. From behind, a large group of German soldiers charges in. They thought Karl was going to attack the Soviets alone. Karl becomes a hero in the German army. The commander admires his courage, and adopts him as a son. He's sent to an elite school in Germany to study. At first, Karl thinks it's safer than the battlefield, but soon, he realizes something's off. The curriculum? It's all about how to eliminate Jews. Karl does his best to hide his identity, checking locks in the bathroom, making sure the shower curtain isn't see-through. Then the worst happens. The class teaches how to identify Jews. The instructor describes the features: high foreheads, hooked noses, flat skulls, big ears, and walking like apes. Karl feels his heart race in fear. The instructor calls him up for a demonstration, measuring him with a ruler, comparing his eyes with a color chart. Karl knows he can't escape now. But then, the instructor declares, Karl is a true Aryan.